What is going on, Draw2 crew? Ramny here with another Power Rangers tutorial for you guys. This is going to be our fourth Power Ranger, and today we are doing Trini, the Yellow Ranger from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. So let's go ahead and get started. Now, this one is going to be facing forward, so pretty much things are going to be symmetrical left and right. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. And the first thing I'm going to do is draw a line going down the center. And you guys notice it's not a straight line, it's just a guideline, so I'm not too worried about it being straight. Okay, now the next thing is we're going to draw that circle, and as I've mentioned before, make sure you guys just get on practicing drawing circles. It's just one of those basic drawing skills that I can't really teach you. It's just something that you need to learn how to do yourself. Okay, so I'm drawing a circle about that big, and as I've mentioned in other tutorials, it's about a little bit bigger than the size of a mug for me, using this A4 paper, regular sized paper right here. Okay, so there's that circle. Now what we're going to do is we're going to shape it. Okay, and as you do this, make sure that you don't darken it too much. So you don't want to make those lines too dark. I'm kind of starting to make my lines a little too dark here, which I might regret later on. So don't do as I do. Okay, so again, symmetrical, right? There you go, and I'm sort of finding that my center isn't quite right, so I'm just going to redraw that center line there. There you go. Okay, so there's that, and it's kind of like the shape of a motorcycle helmet here. I actually did dress up as a Power Ranger when I was younger, and I did use a motorcycle helmet, a cheap one. This was all homemade, so I used a cheap motorcycle helmet as my Power Rangers helmet, and I thought that was pretty cool at the time. Okay, there you go. So there's our head. Two lines going down for the neck, and then it rounds out right around here. Now the curious thing about the Yellow Ranger is that the Japanese Sentai that the Power Rangers is from, I'm sure you guys are already aware that the Power Rangers is actually from the Japanese Sentai Zyuranger. In the Japanese show, the Yellow Ranger is actually a guy whose name is Boy. And of all the people that become, of all the people in Power Rangers, it's the guy named Boy that becomes a girl in the American adaptation, which I always thought was kind of funny. Anyway, here I am just drawing the shoulders on Trini/Boy. There you go. And then I'm going to spot right here. Again, for that triangle right there. Diamond shaped pattern on the chest. There you go. Okay, so there's our basic guidelines for our Trini. Now I'm going to erase the bottom of that circle. I'm going to keep that center line. Again, try to keep things as symmetrical as possible, because ultimately that's what makes this look good, is making sure that everything looks like they should. Okay, there you go. Now we're going to, like we did before, we're going to break this into different parts. So here's the mouth area right here. Just very, very roughly draw it out. Okay, and then the visor area goes from here to here. This is a little bit more straight. This one's a little bit more curved. Okay, and the visor goes around to here, like so. And then another line going a bit higher than that. There you go. All right. So there's that, and we're gonna leave this one for a little bit later on. But let's kind of start shaping the visor area here. Again, trying to keep that symmetry going. Okay, and then that's kind of where we're going to put the saber-tooth teeth. The saber teeth, that's where we're going to put it. So we're just going to draw that right now as a guideline. Okay, and then right around here, just above this line, I'm going to draw a V shape, line going across, and then I'm going to make like the Superman symbol, Superman logo shape, like that. Okay, and then right around here and here, going to draw a line across very lightly, because what we're going to do is that's where we're going to put those saber-tooth tiger eyes. We'll shape that a little bit later on. Okay, there we have it. Okay, so I think that's a good start for now. Let's cut to commercial, and then we'll come back and let's start working on the details on the face. Anyway, let's go. Hey guys, this video right here is brought to you by these awesome Patreon patrons. If you are interested in knowing more about how to support this channel through Patreon, check out the link down below, patreon.com/drawit2 for more details. Anyway, let's cut to commercial and then let's get back to business. All right, you guys, so here we are. We have zoomed in on the face and I've kind of cleaned it up a little bit, and I got myself a brand new pencil. So let's go ahead and get started. The first thing we are going to do is kind of start shaping the top part right here. Okay, so we've got the little nose area for the saber tooth. Again, try to keep that nice level of symmetry as best as you can. From this corner right here, we're going to draw a line from here, curved, so a bit curved like this, and then going into this line right here. Okay, so it goes like that, and again, there's the symmetry. Then a fainter line going across this way towards the corner of the eye. There you go. Okay, now from that same corner, I'm going to draw a line that goes across and goes kind of up right here. So it sort of goes like that. Okay, same thing here on this side. There you go. Now sometimes it's good to turn your paper. If you turn your paper like this, you can kind of get an idea to whether or not something is symmetrical if you look at it at a different angle. So there you go, that's kind of just what I did right there. Okay, now right around here, this is going to be two faint lines going this way, and that's like the front of the snout of the saber-toothed tiger, right? Okay, so we've got this line going across. Okay, so you see where we put our tusks right here, our teeth. I'm going to draw a U shape kind of just over it. That's a bit wider than the tusk is. And then try to make sure that you do, you know, like be conscious of how far things are from each other. So you want to make sure that they're similar. There you go. Okay, I'm going to erase inside here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create, make this pop out a little bit, give it like a 3D shape. So like that. Okay, and then here at the bottom by the visor, sticks out like this. There you go. I think, yeah, the saber-toothed tiger does have a little bit more of a more detail to the helmet than, say, Triceratops, which we did last time. Okay, so there you go. So there's the teeth. What I'm going to do is I'm going to draw this line again, but I'm going to draw it twice. So there's two lines right there, just to give it that depth. And then right here, I'm going to find this a spot right here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a curve that looks like this. Okay, same thing on this side. Going all the way here. Now, I don't know if you guys are aware, but the lady who played the Yellow Ranger in the original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers has passed away. I think she passed away in 2001. So she passed away quite a while back, which is very tragic. Her name is Thuy Trang, and she's from Vietnam. Okay, there you go. Yeah, so it is a very, very sad thing. I didn't realize that she passed away until like far from the date that she actually did pass away. Anyway, so here we go. I'm drawing these lines, just going off to the side right here and here. Okay, you'll have to forgive me. My computer is on, and sometimes you hear the notifications. That's just my computer. Okay, so right here, on the side, I'm going to bring this up towards that line here. Bring this up towards that line, so there's 2 lines on the inside. Okay, we're going to try to get rid of the roundness of the top, because it is a little bit, it's not as round. Okay, so there's some corners that we should be drawing. There you go. Okay, so now let's draw the eyes, and the eyes kind of go from this corner here to this. I'm going to draw a line like this. Okay, so line right there, and then corner. And then this right here, I'm going to draw like a bit of an eyelid to it. So I'm going to draw the top line twice. 1, 2. Kind of hard to see over here, but I did try to draw that top line 2 times up there. There you go. Okay, now we're near the top here, a little bit higher than this line right here, about this far. I'm going to draw another V shape, and then 2 lines from that shape going outwards. Okay, I'm going to do that again above it. Okay, so this is going to be a raised element at the very top of the head. There you go. And then this goes right here. And this goes right there. Okay, like so. So there you go. We're pretty much done with the top part right here. There's our saber tooth. Actually, we're not 100% done because there are ears, and I'm going to draw the ears as triangles from here going in like so. And then I'm going to draw a line like that. And then same thing on this side. So here, going to the back of the head. And then line on the inside. So there you go, you have the top of the head right there, okay? Again, take a step back, pause the video if you need to, just to check to make sure that everything is symmetrical as they should be. And then now let's kind of start working on the visor, working our way down to the bottom of the face. There. All right, so let's try to keep that symmetry again, right? Okay, I'm going to shape side of the head here and here. Okay, I'm going to do that for now. And then what we're going to do is, you see this line right here goes like that. I'm going to curve it down like so. Okay, and then right next to it, going to be this curved line parallel to this outside line, like that. Okay. And now I'm going to kind of start shaping the bottom, and I'm going to start right here. Here, kind of just draw a nice line, just clean this up a bit. There you go. And then, okay, so now you see these lines right here, they curve into the tooth, like this. Okay, there we go. Now let's draw the tooth part. And then it just goes from the top, it gets narrower until you reach the bottom. Okay, try to get that a similar curve on each side. So this curve and this curve should be similar to each other. Okay, and then edge. Here's the edge right there. And then of course I'm going to draw a second line going across. There you go. Okay, and then let's again draw these lines right here. There you go. So that just indicates, you know, that it is glass. It's transparent. I mean, not transparent, it's shiny, but it's opaque. You can't see the eyes. Okay, so that's pretty good. And I'm going to draw the mouth area. And I'm going to start with the top and the bottom lines. Again, just trying to clean up the sides here to make sure that they look good. Okay, and then there's the chin. Okay, this one is going to go a little bit closer to the edge, and then it starts to curve right here, so about that close to the edge, and curve it right here. Okay, that's the outside. Now let's draw the inside part. Okay, here, find a point right here, and another point right here, then up at the top here. There you go. Now let's draw the inside. Then double up on this U-shaped line right here. There you go. Okay, and then lastly, we're going to draw the mouth. Mouth is closer to the top than it is at the bottom. And draw the upper lip like this first. And then the lower lip. I'm not going to make the lower lip touch the upper lip. There you go. Making it wider. And that's it. Okay. So there's the lip right there. I think just from looking at it, I realized that I may have made the neck a little bit too long. So I'm just gonna fix that a little bit, bring it up, and then I'm going to draw a second line going beneath here. That's going to be for the collar. And then there you go. So I'm just adjusting the bottom here and making sure that it's still symmetrical. And here's a trick, you guys. If you turn it upside down, you'll get a better idea, because you start to ignore what it's supposed to be and you start paying attention more to the shape of it. But you'll be able to see this as you'll see it better, and you'll be able to fix it a little bit better if you look at it as a shape instead of a shoulder. So that's what I'm doing right here. Okay, there you go. So I think we are done, you guys. I think, I don't know if there's anything else that needs to be added. It's just a matter of cleaning it up and inking it, and there you go. So let's zoom out. There you go, you guys. This is Trini, the Yellow Ranger. Thank you so much for tuning into this tutorial. I'll be back for more Power Rangers tutorials next week, so definitely stay tuned. Thanks for watching. See you next time. And you guys, that is all the time that we have for this video. Thank you so much for tuning in all the way to the very end. I appreciate that a lot. If you guys are proud of your drawings, I would love to see them. So head on over to Instagram, tag me at Draw2 so I can see your masterpieces. If you guys are ever curious about the tools that I use for drawing or the equipment that I use to make these videos, I have links in the description of this video, so make sure you guys check that out. If you are feeling extra generous, I have links down in the description as well for different ways that you can show your support on this channel. I already mentioned Patreon, but there are other ways as well, so be sure to check those out. Links in the description. Your contributions go a long way in ensuring that I can continue making videos just like this for you guys to enjoy free of charge. Again, if you guys like this video, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, like this video right here, comment down below, and share this with your friends in your social media. And speaking of social media, don't forget you guys can find me on Instagram, on Facebook, and of course on my website, draw2.com, where you can find a free coloring page based on the tutorial drawing that is found in this video. Again, you guys, all of the links to those are found in the description of this video, so be sure to check that out. Finally, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. And yeah, stay tuned for more so you can learn to draw it too. I'll see you guys next time.